Hello and welcome. So today's topic is our right atrium, as you can see in this photo. Now, in 2D format or in vertical position, you have to say that it is a cuboid shape or quadrilateral chamber presents upper part of the right ventricle. Okay. Now, in my last video, I told you that this right atrium forms sternocostal surface or the anterior surface. Also, it forms the entire right border. Also, it contributes 1/3 of the formation of the base of the heart. Okay. Anyway, so you have to know about few things about this right atrium in details. Here I am going to divide this into external features and internal features. Things you can see outside of the right atrium and the things you can see inside of the right atrium. Okay. Right atrium has a extra projection. Okay. So this projection is a muscular, hollow, conical shaped, like a ear. So we call it auricle of the right atrium. Okay. This right auricle, what happens? It actually covers the root of the ascending aorta. Okay. Secondly, a shallow vertical groove extends from the orifice of the superior vena cava to the orifice of the inferior vena cava in the right border of the right atrium. So it contains a shallow vertical groove which is known as sulcus terminalis. Okay. Now this sulcus terminalis corresponds to the anteriorly Crista Terminalis. I will talk about it later. Anyway, now the relation of the right atrium. Anteriorly you will find the mediastinal pleura of the right lung, and the pericardium. Now posteriorly you will find the right pulmonary veins. Okay. To the left side of the right atrium, you will find left atrium, which is separated via the interatrial septum, right phrenic nerve, right pericardiophrenik vessels, hilum of the right lung, and roots of ascending aorta. That's it. Now the internal features or the interior view. What are the things you can see from inside? As I said, the right atrium we divide into two parts: anterior wall, posterior wall. The posterior wall is known as sinus venerum. The anterior wall is known as atrium proper. The sinus venerum or the posterior wall is smooth like butter and the anterior wall is rough. Okay. Now the sinus venerum or the posterior wall of the right atrium has lots and lots of small big opening. Okay. Now first of all you're going to find opening for superior vena cava, and this opening has no valves. Then you'll find opening for the inferior vena cava. It is guarded by rudimentary valves known as Eustachian valve. Okay, these points are very important and comes in your MCQ based exams. So remember these points. Next, you're going to find opening for the coronary sinus. Okay, it is guarded by the semicircular valves. These valves are known as Thebesian valve. Okay, now also you will find small openings. These openings are known as vena cordis minimi, or it is also known as foramina venerum minimarum. Now one thing, as I said, the posterior border and the anterior border. In between this junction has the vertical ridge. From inside, this ridge is known as Crista Terminalis. Okay, and this ridge has outside impression as a groove, which we called sulcus terminalis. Okay, sulcus from outside, ridge from inside. There is a special smooth muscle known as musculus pectinati or pectinati, you can say whatever you want. Now this musculus pectinati accompanies the ridge from the upside to the down. Okay, now upper part of this Crista terminalis contains SA node known as sinoatrial node. Now I will talk about this node in physiology chapter, not here. Now the atrium proper. Okay, the anterior wall of the right atrium from inside. As I said, above you will find the opening of the superior vena cava, and below you will find the opening for the inferior vena cava. Now there is a big fossa. Okay, as a depression area. Fossa presents left to the opening of the inferior vena cava. This fossa is oval shaped, so we call it fossa ovalis. Now this fossa ovalis has sickle shaped or crescent shaped limbs is known as Limbus fossa ovalis. It is also known as annulus ovalis. Triangle of Koch. What is this? Triangle of Koch is made by anteriorly base of the leaflets of tricuspid valve. I will talk about this valve later. Posteriorly by the anterior medial margin of the coronary sinus, and superiorly by the tendon of Torus or tendototor. Anyway, I will talk about these structures later. Just you know about this. AV node lodges in this triangle of Koch. Okay, so SA node, AV node, I will talk about these things later in physiology chapter, not here. Then you will find Torus aorticus. It is actually a elevation of the anterior superior part of the intraatrial septum. It is because by the bulging of the right posterior aortic sinus of ascending aorta. So this is the short video about our right atrium. I hope you a little bit understand, because the entire part is very complex. I tried my best, and to understand in details you have to attend the cadaver, the practical class. So see you soon with my next video with left atrium. Till then, bye.